Welcome, peoples and peoples. In today's episode, I simply just want to introduce everyone to my Minecraft world that I've been working so hard on. Uh, I just want to show everyone around just to have an understanding of what I've built. Let's go. Okay, so let's begin. This right here, you might be asking yourself, oh, potato farm. You might be asking yourself, what is this? This, my friends, is my first ever house. The day one I started this Minecraft world in version 1.89 and now I'm on version 1.16.5 and will continue to update after I accomplish certain goals all the way up to new gen. So on this house, I built this house on the very first day. I grinded materials and I've built it up to this. It's got a very lavish enchanting table, anvil, lapis lazuli, just about everything you could really require. This is the bedroom, the master bedroom. This is for where me, the king, I sleep. This is my dog. His name is Andreas Jr. Hello, doggo. Good boy. We come down here. We have one furnace, two furnace, three, four. Wow, very fancy. I know. I'm a master smelter, as one could say. We have a brewing stand, and we have an empty bowl. This is supposed to be like the kitchen. I don't know why this is here, but we don't worry about that. We will build a better base. This was just my beginner base, and I'm working on a project to create a mega base where hopefully I'll be moving into. This is my early storage room. So we've got potatoes, carrot, bread, apple, and this is all the loot from everything I've achieved. This is mostly from my mob farm. This is from the end cities, so it's a mix and match of everything. The classical, the most notorious chest of them all, the dirt chest. Everyone has a dirt chest. This is the wood chest, as we can see. Spruce wood, dark oak, birch, planks. We don't have any logs because I turned them into planks. Yeah, I know, very smart. This is the nether, the stuff from the nether. Very interesting. This is the ores. This is just random stuff I have. And this is cobblestone. Now on this world, I have played, and when I played, every now and then I would get bored, didn't want to grind for the material, so I would open to land and use cheats. But it's okay because this is my forever world and I don't really care that much. As long as I can build what I want, it's all good. But anyways, let's continue. This is my fountain. Very fancy, very nice. A very good looking fountain. I built this very early on. This used to be this land here used to be just all cliffs and mountains and everything, and I terraformed it. This is my clock tower. Very interesting clock tower. When we go inside, it's not very well decorated on the inside, but you know, it's not about the inside that matters. It's about the outside. I simply just made a nice looking clock tower because, you know, why not? Very barren, very empty, not really much in, not very much inside. Now that is the infamous cursed wither skull. I don't know what happened, but it just glitched in there and has been that way ever since. I don't know why. I don't know what made it do that, but it's been that way ever since. This is just farmland I built purely for looks wise, nothing else, just to look good. That's my nether portal, nothing really interesting in there nether to show. This is my barn over here, very interesting. This is where I store my cows and my sheeps and my horse. So you can see we have sheeps of all different colors. And we have my horse who I've named Oscar. Hello, Oscar the horse. Now, if we go upstairs, this is the farm. These are dyes. I need to manage my stuff better, but this is wheat seeds, sugarcane, tree saplings, wheat, leaves, wool, and nothing in there. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty interesting. Now all of this land, I had to manually dig up the dirt and place it, as I will show you. I had to manually place this dirt and manually go underneath and replace all of this with spruce planks. So yeah, that was not fun, but we got it done. We persevered through because we're champs. This is my vine station. Not very optimal, but you know, only for when I need my vines. These are my lamps to make it look nicer. This is the beacon I'm planning on making. I need to get more iron to finish it. Quickly, MLG water bucket clutch. Absolute Chad. Here is where I get more in depth with the world. I'm planning on adding a sort of lore to this world. I'm still working on it, so can't say much for now, but this is supposed to be a memorial site for some great Dark Ages war that happened long before, a long lost tale. And if we venture down here, this is just a simple sort of balcony. Now here is the memorial room of this story. This is the armor of all the legends who fought in the Great War. The backstory is not yet complete, so can't really get too much into it, but just know that throughout the upcoming videos, the lore will be getting added. Down here is my mine shaft. Very interesting. Still a work in progress. In one of the upcoming videos, we'll complete that. This is my humongous staircase. I built this very early on. This is my custom sort of lake, pond, ocean, which ties into the lore of the gods. As we can see here, we have Heket, the goddess of the lily pad. She is resembled by this frog. It's meant to be a frog. The great Buddha. We will be continuing to add more and more gods and add to the lore. But as I said, it's a work in progress, so I can't say too much right now. We will slowly uncover the tales of these gods. If we come down this way, as you might see over here, this is my mob farm and XP farm. So we got two wall elevators, one takes you up, one takes you down, and this is the ladder which I had to use back in the day, which was very painful to go up and down every time. So I'm glad that we've updated. This is my storage sorting chest. Now it goes all the way up and brings the loot all the way down to here. Now this is very efficient because that means I don't have to go all the way up and all the way down. It just brings it to me and then I take what I need from here. Now this is a very beautiful path, sort of bridge I've built. I'm still finishing it, but as you can see, it looks very nice. Very, you know, sort of modern, very fancy, you know. I like this glowstone. It's a very old technique of build, but it just looks really nice. I personally really like it. You know, I'll try to make a little trail to the cabin. So this is a food stand. Also, you have to have a librarian in a food stand because, you know, that makes plenty of sense. Now we have some cake. As you can see, he's giving out 3 samples of cake. And he sells steak, cake, and cookies. And he's got and he sells rabbit stew and baked potatoes and bread as well. Who would have known? And apples. No steak though. You are a scamster. This is Andreas's cabin. Oh, be gone, sir. Be slain. Get this repulsive item out of my inventory. As you can see, very decorated, very modern. Wow, fancy carpet. We've got furnaces. We've got a nice kitchen area. Looking very good. And down here we have a lot of random stuff in this chest. I need to sort this out, but got some carpet. We got some beds, just about everything you could need. Got some brewing stands, some bookshelves, you know, the usual decor. You might be asking yourself, Desma, what is with all this land? What is with all this chest? As you can tell, I'm in the middle of terraforming and flattening out the land for a huge mega project I'm about to build. In the upcoming videos, you will be following me along in our journey, to building this mega building. So stay tuned for that. But as you can tell, I've gotten to work as these chests are filled to the brim with all sort of loot. Let's continue on to the castle. Over here, as you can see, we have a nice little castle, pink Barbie. We got lots of chainmail armor, a lot of empty chests, towers. I don't really have much to say about this. I kind of just built it out of boredom. We just have all sorts of random stuff in here. First, I tried to fit like a little house in the middle. Didn't have enough space. Not one of my proudest builds, but we did it. As you can tell, the bridge isn't finished. I need to do the underneath, as you can see up there. Stone brick columns. If we continue on to here, we have another mega farm. As you can tell, I love building farms. You know, it's quite an interesting process, and it looks very nice afterwards. But yeah, have our mega farm with our scarecrows protecting it. Now this, my storage base, storage room, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I'm still working on filling it up, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We will make sure to fill all this out in the upcoming videos. Golden boots and the crafting table. Very nice. Oh no, let's not do that. So that's about all the builds I've done so far. Hope you guys enjoyed my quick little tour of my Minecraft world. So if you enjoyed, please stay tuned. I will try and upload more videos in the upcoming weeks and days. See you guys later. Bye.